Welcome to the Path to Mindset Mastery. My name is Brad Bishak. I'm a mindset strategist and coach, inspirational speaker, and creator of Appreciation Academy. And I'm on a mission to help online business owners just like you silence all the negative self-talk going on up here so you can end self-sabotage, get out of your own way, and finally see the success that you deserve. And let's talk today about worrying. I want to start this short podcast episode with a little story. So my wife and I are moving to Chicago. And by the time this episode is published, I think we'll actually already be there. But, when we started this process, we just got back from our trip to Italy and, we're moving sooner than we thought. And the place that we're going to get is double what we're paying now. And there's all these things that go into it. And it's kept my wife and I up at night a little bit. And I've had to use my own tools. It's caused us a little bit of stress. And so I'm curious, in your life, what keeps you up at night? Is it how am I going to pay the bills? Is it why isn't my business growing? Is it I'm just stressed about my relationship? What stresses you out and keeps you up? And there's a really interesting thing about this topic of worry, is that worrying is praying for things you don't want to happen. That's a quote from Jen Sincero, by the way. Worrying is praying for things you don't want to happen. Why is this? Because wherever focus goes, energy flows. You can't find a solution if you are worried, because you're constantly focusing on the problem, and focusing on the problem perpetuates the problem. So let's do this example real quick. I normally do this in my trainings, but I want to do this with you. Look around the room you're in right now and find all the things that you can find that are red. Ready to go. Look for red. Look for red. Look for red. Look for red. Count the things that are red. Look for 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 red. Keep looking for red. Look 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 for red. I found 7. How many did you find? And whatever answer is great, but question, how many things do you find that were blue? How many things do you find that were blue? Probably 0. Probably 0 things. Why? Because you weren't looking for blue. Because there's a piece of your brain called the reticular activating system that blocks out what you are not looking for. But check this out. Look around the room you're in real quick and count the number of things you can find that are blue. Ready, go. Look for blue. Look for blue. Look for blue. Look for blue. Oh my gosh, it's everywhere. Look for blue. Look for blue. Keep looking for blue. Look 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 for blue. How many more things do you find? Right? A ton more things than before, unless you genuinely don't have things that are blue in the room. But either way, try this with different color and it works. The point I'm trying to make is that wherever focus goes, energy flows. When you focus on one, you can't see the other. So red is the problem, blue is the solution. Red is the problem, blue is the solution. So if you're focused on not having enough money, not being able to sleep at night because of your relationship, stress of your business not growing, all these things going on, you're focused on red. What do you never see? You never see the solution to the problem. One of the main reasons most people are stuck in business and in life is because they are obsessed about what's not working and they've forgotten about how to make things work. They don't look for their dreams. They don't look for what they want. So stop looking for what you don't want. It's not, I don't want to be fat anymore. That's still focused on the problem. It's, how do I become a healthy person, right? That would be a solution. In your business, instead of focusing on, my business is stuck, focus on what can I do to change my business. It's a completely different thing because focusing on the problem perpetuates the problem. Wherever focus goes, energy flows. If you're driving a car down the highway and you stare at a pole to the side, you will naturally turn the car towards that pole and you'll hit the pole because that's where you go, right? Whenever there's a race car accident, racers are trained to look when they're going towards the wall. Racers are trained to look at the track. And the reason for that is because if they focus on the wall that's coming, they will hit it. But if they focus on where they want to go, they will adjust the steering wheel to get back on the track the best they can. That's how they're trained. Because if you focus on the solution instead of the problem, you get to solve the problem. But most people focus on just the problem. So worry, my friend, worry is focusing on the problem. It's looking for what's wrong instead of what's right. And there is always something to look at that's wrong, right? I can look at in my life right now, moving at this time is really inconvenient, right? There's so many things going on. This place is double the cost of the other place. All these things. There's so many things that I could worry about in my life right now. But does that actually solve the problem? Does it actually make it go away? No, it just digs me a deeper hole because I'll just sit there and feel sorry for myself. And if I feel sorry for myself, what emotions do I feel? I feel frustration, I feel anger, I feel guilt, I feel down, I feel depressed, I feel anxious, all these things, right? And if I feel those things, will I solve a problem from that state? No. But if I focus on this, if I focus on the blue, if I focus on what I want, if I focus on the feelings I want to have, what will I feel? I'll feel progress. I'll feel like I'm moving towards something. And if I feel like I'm moving towards something, then I feel better emotionally. What do I feel? Hope, joy, excitement, gratitude, passion, alive, like those things, because I'm actually moving towards what I want. And if I focus on that, I create it, and I actually think of more creative ways than I thought of before to solve the problem. Worrying or anxiety is praying for things you don't want that haven't even happened yet, right? What's the Mark Twain quote? I've had many, many worries in my life. Most of them have never happened, right? Like, it's a cliche quote for a reason. But worrying is praying for things you don't want, because wherever focus goes, energy flows. So if you focus on the red, if you focus on what you don't want, if you focus on why you're stuck, if you focus on why you're broke, if you focus on why you're not making enough money, why your business isn't growing, you are literally causing those problems to get worse. So start asking yourself, what's the solution to this? What can I do to earn more money? What can I do to build a bigger business? How can I change my life? From doing that, your life can change very, very, very drastically, very, very quickly, because you start thinking like a successful entrepreneur instead of someone that is stuck in their life. Whatever comes at you is never greater than what's within you. Write that in your notes. Whatever comes at you is never greater than what's within you. It has always been okay. It always will be okay. You need to have faith that it's going to be fine. And when you do, when you feel that way and you live that and you focus on the solution, you just trust the process, life gets really, really easy, really, really quickly, and you will find a solution to your problem. So this is a little bit about what I'm going through with my wife right now and going to and moving new city, all these things. There's so much going on while trying to build a business, and I could focus on the problem all day long, or I could focus on the solution. My hope for you is that you choose to focus on the solution instead of just the problem. So please share this podcast if you got a lot out of it. Take a screenshot, send it to your Instagram stories or whatever. Send it to a friend. The more people that we get listening to this podcast, the more lives can change. So also, if you feel so inclined, head to this on iTunes, on Spotify. Give it a rating and review. Help other people see that this is legit, that it can help them. And just make these small little mindset tweaks. That's what I'm going to come to you with every week. Small little mindset tweaks to change your perspective from fear to faith, from worry to solution. When you do that in these just small little nuggets, life will change very, very, very quickly. So thank you so much for tuning into the Path to Mindset Mastery today. My name is Brad Bizjack. Go out there today and every day and live your life with a genuine smile on your face, because when you do, all your worries go away. I'll see you next week.